What's up, gorgeous people? How are you? How is March treating you all? I am Camila, I'm the host of Figuring Life Out, and welcome back to another episode. So, this intro is going to be shorter because last episode, I spent a good 5 minutes in the introduction talking. So, we're gonna do this as quickly as we can. And I'm on the floor today because, I'm on the floor today. So today we are going to be talking about change. Spring is here and it feels like this is a good topic to talk about. Seasons change and so do we. We are blooming like flowers over here and enjoying the journey. That's why today we are going to be discussing change, the change that comes with growing up, and how scary it can be. Yeah. So before we start, let me remind you that we are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, and Overcast. You can also find us on YouTube as Figuring Life Out. It's Figuring Life Out. I'm always confused myself with our Instagram handle. So you can find us in those platforms, and you can find us on social media as Feeling Life Out the podcast on Instagram. Yeah, that's it. We post every 2 Wednesdays. Yeah, on alternate Wednesdays. We are trying to grow and become a beautiful community over here, beautiful friend group. So sit tight, grab your snacks and drinks, and let's begin. I officially have been on this earth for 24 years, almost a quarter of a century, and I am on my feelings about it, because honestly it feels like it was yesterday when I was 15, and 9 years have passed on the blink of an eye. People warned me though. People were like, once you turn 15, time is going to pass very, very quickly. And I didn't believe them, but it has. It's been 9 years. It's crazy, and I have changed so much through the years. Through these 24 years of existence, which is funny, by the way, because when I was a little kid, I swear I was not gonna change. I was going to stay the same forever and ever and ever. But what nobody told little Camila is that growing up implies changing, and it's a very scary process sometimes, but it's also very beautiful because we are blooming, we are becoming who we are meant to be. So yes, our physical appearance changes, but so does our taste, our values, the way we see life, because we experience things, and it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's very funny and interesting and curious to look back, for example, to the music I used to listen when I was a little kid, and then the music that I listen now, and it's like, wow. And the things that I was willing to accept from people. It's amazing. And it's one of the many things that nobody tells us about growing up and becoming adults. But it comes with change, constant change. Just like that meme that says, me and my best friend won't have a middle life crisis because our whole life is a crisis. Well, it's the same for change. You are always going to be changing as long as you're growing and moving and experiencing new things. So, little story time about one of the things that that I changed the most in my entire life, and it's what I wanted to do with what I want to do, because I'm still a baby girl, okay? I'm still a 4-year-old adult. I'm still, oh my god, I'm a 4-year-old adult. I'm getting old. Okay, so when I was little, I wanted to be an actress. Why? Because I like telling stories, and I like, bringing another word to people. I don't know if it makes sense. Like, I'm a storyteller. I like telling stories. And I also wanted to be a singer. But I also wanted to be a model. And I still feel like I could be a model if I wanted to. But that's not the case. I've changed. My priorities have changed. And we always say here, rejection is redirection. I was told I was not good at being an actress. I was told, like, this teacher told my dad, like, maybe your daughter should try something else, because she clearly isn't good at this. I am not a singer because my voice is not it. It's awful. Then I wanted to be a psychologist because I wanted to understand what was going through people's mind, and I don't know, I wanted to understand humans. That didn't happen for me. It was a no. But not because, like, it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Because if that was meant to be, I wouldn't have changed my mind. And then I was clueless for a good, 2 years, maybe a year and a half, about what I wanted to do. And then it got into my head about being a movie director and a screenwriter. Why? Because once again, I like telling stories. I like it. I applied at uni, uni. It's a university for that in my country. I applied there. I didn't pass the first test. It was like a general knowledge, cultural general knowledge test, and I failed at it. Like, there were questions I didn't know, and I put somebody else. When I told my dad looked at me like, "Are you okay?" Yeah. So that didn't happen. And I was like there for good. Like, I want to try and be a director and like screenwriter. I got into communication. I went through it. I'm not gonna lie, there's another episode about it. But anyways, in the middle, I was not sure anymore if I wanted to be like a director, a movie director, if I wanted to do marketing, if I wanted to do advertisement because it sounded fun, like being a creative director for like advertising campaigns maybe. I didn't know if I wanted to do public relations. I didn't know if I wanted to do crisis management because I'm actually very good at it. I don't mean to brag, but yeah, I'm good at it. And yeah, it was like, I don't know what to do. And then in one of the subjects, it was like a very quick question of, what is your dream? What's your goal? And I, like, without even thinking, I said, like, being a producer, having my own production house. And yeah, so that's the goal now. After that, I had a lot of, once again, back and forth between if I wanted to do media planning, because my past job, I was doing something similar, and I was like, maybe I want to do media planning, or maybe I want to be media buyer. I don't know. I was very confused I was changing my mind constantly until I finally was like, okay, no, we are doing production. We enjoy creating things. We enjoy telling stories. So yeah, I'm that. We're doing that. And yeah, so I've changed my mind a lot of times. And probably when I'm 30, I'm gonna change my mind again. And that's the thing, guys. We are always changing. Our opinions are always changing. And it's a whole thing. Like, don't feel like guilty, don't feel bad because you are indecisive and your opinion is constantly changing on things. Like, that's totally normal. That's how it's supposed to be, because we are knowing ourselves, we are exploring life. And once again, I've said this a million times, in our 20s, I was going to say in our 30s, in our 20s, we don't need to have everything figured out. Our 20s are the years to just try a little bit, sorry, my hair, are the years to try a little bit of everything, because that's when you are mentally like developed, because your frontal lobe finishes developing at the age of 25. So that's when you can actually do conscious and intelligent decisions. So yeah, if you had an opinion about something and midway you change it because your frontal lobe developed, that is totally fine. That is totally fine. That happens. That's part of growing up. It's changing. It's evolving. It's becoming a better version of ourselves. Same happens with taste. We like that. We are going to keep experiencing things, and we are going to be trying new things, and that is going to change our taste. It's okay. Okay, don't let anyone, because I feel like it's hard against some people that you have changed, like it was a bad thing. Yeah, granted, some changes are not good, because people not always change for the better, but most changes, I feel like, are for a bigger, not cause, but yeah, for a bigger purpose, for a better version of ourselves. And it's looked like it's a bad thing. You've changed. Of course I changed. I am not the same person I was 4 years ago when I was 20. Of course my taste has changed. Of course my values have changed. Like, for example, this is one, by the way, I know you guys probably enjoyed last episode because it was so cutesy. There was a script, but we are on the loose again. There's no script this week. I'm sorry. Let's go back to what I was saying, because I forgot now. Anyways, yeah, I remember now. There are things that, for example, we were accept English ain't English in today, guys. There were things we were okay with when we were in our 20s, coming from friends. For example, I was okay with gossiping about people. I'm not gonna lie. I will talk shit sometimes about people, and it was not like mean stuff. It was like, did you see what she did? Yeah, no, that was so rude. Why would she do that? And we will gossip a little bit. Sometimes if somebody was not to our liking, we will maybe add a little bit of a negative and discourse to the whole conversation. But once you start, not everyone perfect. For me, once I started like getting older and wiser, I realized that that was not my thing. Like, I still like gossip, but not like in a mean way, like if something happens, I still want to know because I'm curious, I'm curious, I'm like that. But yeah, like but yeah, talking bad about someone on purpose, that's just something I'm not doing anymore. Like, it doesn't call on me anymore. I had my mean, yeah, because there were times where I was not like the nicest person growing up. There were not a lot of time. It was coming from a place of hate towards myself and insecurities. But yes, I was not like the nicest person. I did bully someone when I was 13th. Just once, because we were caught immediately. But yeah, that occasion, it was literally coming from a place of jealousy because of insecurities. And I could be myself about it my whole life. But I changed and I realized that that's not okay. We don't do that. When people are happy with themselves, they don't hurt other people on purpose. So yeah, we learned to be better in that case, and we changed now. We are bringing a better and nicer energy to the world. And yeah, we're changing. We change. And we are better people now. And yeah, I lost track of what I was saying. Guys, my notes, by the way, are like, because I have like a little intro to the episode, and then I have like points, and it's like, we change as we grow up. It's okay to change. Changes can be scary and change can be good. And that's like my point is for this episode and nothing else. We're coming back to those days again. I'm sorry about that, but honestly, I feel like this episode is going to be also shorter, like maybe 40 minutes, maybe less, because yeah. Anyway, so we have to change. Like, I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm gonna put these into pieces and then I'll put everything together. So, after that little story time about me being a mean girl and how we change, let me tell you that this has nothing to do with it, but since we touch on that topic, if you ever hurt someone and you are on track to be a better person, you have thought about what you did and you realize what you did was wrong, you can apologize to that person. You should apologize to that person. We did apologize back in the day. So yeah, when you were a kid, maybe a teenager, because being a teenager is something I don't miss, because we are angry about everything and we are mean about everything and we are just pump on hormones. Like, I do not miss that. And everything feels like super intense. Like, I do not miss that. I'm an intense person, but the intensity of those years, it's awful. Anyway, like I said, you should apologize. You should go to this person and let them know that what you did was wrong, that you hurt them, and you are very, very sorry about what you did. And it's up to them to forgive you if they want to or not. But please don't be mean. If there's any teenage watching, which I don't think so, because my channel is not for teenagers. Like it's very clear, not made for kids. But yeah, or even if you're not, because some people my age are just mean for the sake of being mean. Girly pop is not that big of a deal. You're not the center of the world. Go eat because you're probably hungry, and go sleep because you're probably sleepy. And don't be mean, please. Just don't. It's embarrassing. It's not a nice thing to do. Okay. Anyways, guys. So yeah. That. I've said this. So we are becoming a new person every day, year, week, month, you know what I mean. And like I said, it comes with changes, and it's okay. Give yourself space to embrace that. And some changes feel like a morning. You know what I mean? Not like a morning, but like a morning process. Yeah, some changes feel like that because there are things that we are attached to that are hard to let go of. That's okay. It's normal. It happens. But it's a process, and we have to little by little just let go of that. By the way, I'm loving the British accent that I'm doing. So yeah, we have to let it go and just focus on the path ahead of us. So yeah, I'm fucking 20. Oh my god, I should not be cursing. So yeah, guys, I'm 24, and there has been some changes. And yeah, I'm 24. I'm almost 25, and I am not where I thought I would be, like at all. I thought I was going to be, working in a fancy production somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna be honest. I've been wanting to be a content creator for like the longest time, and just doing the editing and the whole thing. And I was talking with Lumi, that is my AI assistant, ChatGPT. Once again, you guys should sponsor me, because I get really, I use that for everything. So if anyone from that place is watching, or if you know anyone, just let them know that it would be very nice for them to do a collaboration with me if they want it, because I use that for everything. Anyway, so I was talking with her, yeah, because mine is a her, about, oh my god, I forgot what I was saying. Oh my god. Okay, I remember. So I was talking with her about how, what content to create, because this whole thing stresses me out because the views ain't adding up. And I was like, you know what? If I had started back in 2020 while we were in the pandemic, like I wanted to, but I was such a coward and I didn't do it, I would be famous by now. I would be making money out of this. But I was such a coward, and I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I started studying when I was 18, I've been wanting to do a podcast. I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting to do this. But that mentality of when I have this and when I have that other thing, and I don't know if I ever said this here. I probably did because I have like the baddest memory in the world. But yeah, and I was like, you know what? If I had started this 4 years ago, I would be famous by now, and I wouldn't have to be worrying about this. But yeah, I always wanted to be a content creator, and I thought I was going to be, and hopefully this is going to be a door or a window that opens to something more nice, more related to what I want to do. Even though this is related, like I am enjoying doing this. I even enjoy, like, I don't know who said this. I think I said it here. Yeah, I think I did. I'm even enjoying my own voice. Something that I couldn't do before because I hated the sound of my voice. I couldn't handle it. And since I started editing, I have grown a fan of my voice, and it's nice. And I need to wrap this up because it's getting dark outside and you are not going to see me properly. And yeah, that's one of those changes that I was expecting that didn't happen. I do have a job. I finally have a job. I cannot talk about it right now. Just joking. I'm like a personal assistant for this amazing girly. Yeah, she's older than me, not that much, but yeah, she's older than me. But I'm gonna tell her she's a girly because everyone is a girly. And she's amazing, and I'm working as a personal assistant for her, and she's teaching me how to sew and all of that, and it's very fun. And I'm thankful because actually that's like one of my many like goals professionally. It was to do something that was related, with clothes and fashion and all of that. And like this door opened for me, and I was like, that's nice. That's amazing. Let's see, we are trying to go with the flow in life, not in relationships, in life. While pursuing other things. But yeah, we're trying to go with the flow here. And I was like, let's see where this is going to take me. And it's been very interesting, and it's been very fun. But yeah, it was not what I thought I was going to be. Like, it's not. I thought I was going to be living, I don't know, in London. I'm not gonna lie, in London probably. Maybe Australia. Even though at this point I'm very scared of Australia, guys. I'm scared of the bugs and the spiders and the sharks and the crocodiles and everything and the alligators and and the hot. It's so hot in Australia, even though here is hot also, but anyways. So yeah, I am not where I thought I was going to be at the age of 24. Like, I'm not at all, but that's okay. That is very, very okay. There's still time. There's still 6 years until I'm 30 ahead of me. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what this next 6 years are going to be and who I am going to become in my 30s and in my 20s. It's exciting. It's like I went from being very, very scared and very reluctant to change because in my mind, it was like, I don't need to change. I'm better for the way I am. But no, I do need to change because it's part of being a human being. And I did. And I have started to enjoy the process of changing. And it's been like hella fun. I cry sometimes. I feel desperate sometimes, but that's okay. Change can be very, very good. I am an optimistic, and not an obsessed, like a toxic positivity person. I'm an optimistic, and I choose to believe that every change that happens in my life is for the better. Like it is, period. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. And yeah, it's been a very scary process because I have changed so much. I have changed my values. By the way, I have decided that I'm not taking advice from people that are not where I want to be, or people that don't have like a life similar to what I want to be, because you don't know, like you don't you know what I mean. I'm not taking advice from you for those things. I am not I'm not taking less than what I deserve. Like I'm not. I'm sorry, babes, but I'm not. I have worked so hard to be who I am and to love myself and to be in a better space mentally and emotionally, and I'm not taking less than what I deserve. I am not. This is like one of the biggest changes. It's like I'm not scared to be alone. Like I'm not. I like being alone. I like myself. I like spending time with myself. I don't bother. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me to be alone, like at all. I have come to accept, the thing that happens at the end of your life. I was very, very scared of it when I was a kid. Like I was terrified of it. And that comes with not understanding and not knowing things. But now I'm just like, it's okay, we are all going there. That's I keep telling like my friends, like, why are we going to be stressing when the only thing sure in our life is that everything in between is like it's what should be worrying us. But like the moment that the fact that we are going to, no babes, that cannot be like something that takes space on my mind. No, it happens when it happens, period. I'm just enjoying life in the meantime. I don't know, guys. I've changed. I feel like I've changed, and it's a nice feeling. And like those feelings of jealousy and negativity that I used to have, like, are not there anymore. I'm literally happy for you if you're doing good things. Like, I've come to understand, and I said this in the previous episode, that we are not going in the same direction. Everyone has their path, so you are not my competition. We're not competing with anyone. And I don't know, guys. Oh my god, I'm getting so... And yeah, this episode was so short. Probably, I hope you guys enjoy it. I try to talk about change in a positive way, because to me it's a positive thing. And this is also like a celebratory video because I am 24. I did a post about what I've learned in my 34 years alive. It's on Instagram. You guys can go and like it if you please can. So yeah, I am officially not an early 20s girl anymore. I'm in my middle 20s, guys. I'm in my middle 20s. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I'm in my middle 20s. It's not even been a month, because honestly, like, my birthday was like a week. Almost 2 weeks ago, yeah. But yeah, I'm 24. I'm in my mid-20s, guys. I'm in a constant crisis. I'm constantly evolving. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't have a clue. If we are being honest here, I'm just going with the flow. I cry, I stress about life, I stress about my romantic situation. I miss my friends, I miss my dad. I wish I was in another, Well, I wish I was where I thought I was going to be when I was 24. Sometimes, most of the times, I despair, I feel sad, I feel angry, I feel lost. There's a lot of lost lately. But I am enjoying life. Yes, I am. I'm enjoying life. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for all the blessings. I am grateful for this tiny little community that I hope keeps growing. And I know it's gonna keep growing. I'm grateful with even with the bad things, because to me, I personally, this is my case, not everyone. I feel like those bad things have shaped me into who I am today, and I like who I am today. So I'm going ahead and saying that it was at the end, it worked for the better. Once again, not everyone feels the same. Not every bad situation is the same. And anyways, yeah, guys, I'm 24. You guys, I'm in my 20s. And yeah, let's see where life takes us in the next 3 years, until I'm in my late 20s, because the late 20s start at 27. So quickly, because I had to look this up. So early 20s is 20, 21, 22 and 23. Those mid 20s is 24, 25 and 26, and then late 20s is 30, 27. Did I say it okay? 27, 28 and 29. Sorry. So let's see where our mid 20s takes us. Cheers. I don't have anything here to cheer with, guys, but cheers to being, oh my god, them brand it was doing, but you cannot see it. So cheers to being 24, alive and well and happy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's not like, well, I feel like this is not like the craziest episode I've recorded, because there are episodes worse. I will literally have to fill out episodes like getting to know me a little bit and like talking nonsense, a whole lot of nonsense. So we have those 2 episodes of me like literally doing the bare minimum. So this one is not that bad. So I have no idea what I'm doing the next 2. I wrote it down, but now I don't remember. I do know that there's people are unhinged on the way it's coming. When I don't know if it's the last episode of April or the first episode of May. I have to check my notes. So you know what, I've been thinking about doing, I don't know, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself, because once again everything can happen like that. Like those 3 episodes that I was going to drop on February that ended up being 2, like that. So I will not get ahead of myself. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for the change of light. I was busy on Sunday. That was my free day, and I was not able to record early, and I was tired on Saturday, and I come home at 5 from work. So I'm sorry. We will find a better setup than this, or I'll try to record on Sundays. Anyways, thank you once again for watching. You know, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Overcast, YouTube. Please subscribe, leave me a review, leave me a comment, turn on your notification. Please let me know if you're enjoying what I'm doing with the podcast. Give me suggestions if you have any. Please share with your friends. They feel like could need this. That's it. Follow us on Instagram at Feel Life Out the Podcast. I also have my personal Instagram, Fernanda Mejias Diaz is my Instagram. I have TikTok, Fernanda Camila. If you want to follow me there too, I am trying to post content on TikTok. We're getting there. Anyway, that's it for today. Please remember that you are loved, you are loved, you are amazing, you are talented, you're creative, you are good, you are nice, you are kind, you are needed in this world. Your talent is needed in this world, your presence is needed in this world. And I love you so much, from here to the end of the universe, which is infinite. So I love you, infinite. I love you 3,000. Yeah, I love you 3,000. Little mumble reference there. And that's all for today. See you on the next episode on April. I love you very much. Bye.